up everyone, good morning. It's currently about 10 to 10 in the morning on Saturday the 9th of May. I did just look down at my phone to check that because all the days are kind of just blending into one at this point, as I'm pretty sure most people can attest to. Today is a miracle. I am up, showered, somewhat dressed in pyjamas, and I've done a ton of housework before 10 o'clock in the morning. I mean, technically I actually did it before 9:30, but I tried filming this intro earlier and just wasn't particularly happy with it, so I'm doing it again. I've already gotten so much done, and I've not even had breakfast yet, so that's the next point of call, really. Why am I filming today? I don't really have a plan. I just really wanted to make a video, so that's what's gonna happen. Probably just gonna show you what I've got up to, if anything's happened in quarantine, and I'll probably take you for a walk with me later. It is freaking boiling today. It is so warm. I've got a fan on right now, which you can probably hear, so I do apologise if that's a bit of a distraction, but honestly I don't care. I need it. It's too warm. I'm gonna have breakfast, I'm gonna get into some bloody shorts and hopefully feel a little bit cooler, and then I've got some video games to play, and I'll probably end up video calling Olivia later as well, so you can join me for that. But until then, see you in a little bit. So I finished breakfast a little bit ago, and I fell into my normal habit, as has become tradition during this lockdown, of just getting distracted by YouTube all the time. So I just laid on the sofa watching YouTube for a good 45 minutes and then was like, I was meant to be filming a video. So yeah, I am back. I'm about to go get dressed, but as I was laying on the sofa, I noticed this on the shelf, just here, just laying on top of a folder, and I forgot what it was, and then I had a look, and let me get it out. It's like an old, cool Wonder Woman poster that I can't remember how we got it, but never got put up on the wall, so I'm going to do that. I'm thinking of putting it here just because we've got the space, and I don't think it's gonna clutter anything up, whereas like if I did it over there where there's already posters, I'm worried it'd look too clustered because there's already quite a lot over there. I think that will work. So now I just have to find the blue tack, which should be somewhere in here, inside the man drawer. Let me find it. Aha! Oh, there's packaging. Aha! There we go, blue tack. So I'm gonna get that put up and I will show you what it looks like when it is. There we go, so it's just small, but I think it's quite cute. I quite like it. I'm sure we got that at some point around Christmas, but I can't remember what it came in, so that's cool. I'm glad we've put it up somewhere now. Because of quarantine and the fact that people aren't really leaving their houses right now, including us really, the only thing I've worn on my legs for the last like 3 weeks-ish have been pyjama bottoms. So it's now very bizarre feeling underwear again. I don't know if that's weird, but it feels very bizarre. I'm not used to it right now. Anyway, I've put shorts on, I've put socks on, so I'm a bit more dressed properly now, I guess. I'm gonna finish the video that I started, and then I am going to start gaming, because I have many options, but I know which one I'm gonna start with, and I'll let you know when I get there, because it was a nice surprise for me. So for pretty much all of this week, I had a really bad sleep pattern where I was basically sleeping throughout the afternoon and then waking up at like late afternoon, early evening, and then staying awake all through the night and the morning and going back to sleep at about like around midday-ish, if not a little bit earlier, which is one of the reasons I stayed awake for so long yesterday, is because I was trying to fix that, and hopefully doing that will have done. But the other day, so on Thursday, Phil surprised me when he woke me up by putting the switch on me and saying that he'd got me a surprise, and when I turned the switch on and unlocked it, I don't know how well you can see, but just there, he'd got me Animal Crossing, which made me super happy because I'd resigned myself to not getting it on release. I knew that probably wasn't going to happen, and I'd made peace with that. I was fine with that. He mentioned maybe getting it for my birthday, which isn't till the end of next month, so I was happy to wait. But no, he surprised me with it on Thursday, and that was super nice. So let's go get the Switch docked, and I've got to check on my town. So let's go do that. I say town. I only started playing it on Thursday because that's when I got it, so it's not like there's much to it yet. It's still very much early days, but I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it a lot. Of course I am. It's Animal Crossing. There we go. We're all docked now. Also, I don't know if I've shown you this before, but Charlotte, for part of my Christmas present, made me a Switch dock cover that looks like a Pokeball, and I love it. It's amazing. But yeah, let's get it all booted up and see what we can do today. One of the Joy-Cons on my Switch is really a bit dodgy, so on this one, basically what happened was the previous Joy-Cons that we had that came with the Switch, one of them just bust. It just kept going up, and then we have to force it to come back down, and then like not even like 10 seconds later it would start just constantly registering as if it was being pressed up again. So that was a little bit annoying. So we had to replace them, which we did like over a year ago now, I think. And even though it's nowhere near as bad and it's still manageable and I can still play games, like this Joy-Con here very slightly tries to drift towards the left, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. Especially as the other night, when I first booted up the game, I came across a scorpion within like my first hour of playing, tried to catch it, and then the Joy-Con moved me forward when I was trying to stay still and it ran off. So that was annoying, but yeah. Let's go. Let's see what I can get done today in town. Time for Tom Nook's morning announcement. Oh yeah, I called my town Snom, which, for those of you who don't know, is this adorable Pokemon from the newest generation. It is an ice bug type, so it's a combination of my two favourite types, and it's just so freaking cute. I love it. All of my previous towns have been named Tardisia, but I decided not to name my island Tardisia because I still have my New Leaf and I will still be playing it. So I decided I'd give it a new name and let Tardisia stay in New Leaf because there's no way I'm replacing that. I love my New Leaf town so much. I actually found out the other day when I booted New Leaf up that at the end of April, I think on the 29th, marked my 5-year anniversary of becoming the mayor of that town, so that was very nice. Animal Crossing is so good, man. It's just so nice, peaceful, calming, and it's actually really quite helpful for mental health. I once saw a really good video about Animal Crossing and how it helps someone with their mental health, so I'll actually link that because it's a very, very good video. Right, let's see what I can do in Snom today. So that is what my dude looks like. I went to Olivia's town yesterday and she has the clothes shop already. So, see what I mean by the Joy-Con, it's automatically trying to turn me to the left. So I went into her clothes shop and found this and loved it, so that's what I look like right now. I'm going to check out the shop, which I just unlocked because I got all the materials yesterday, and see what else I can get done in town. It's so pretty. Ah, I caught a boot. Ugh. I know this has been a thing for like the whole Animal Crossing series, but I will never get over how funny it is that Blathers, the owl curator, is absolutely disgusted and horrified by bugs, which you would normally eat. I love him so much. He's so adorable. So I'm just getting all the admin stuff done out the way that I've got to do. So we're now doing an opening ceremony for the museum, which, for any of you who know how the game works, you may have worked out. Yes, I jumped forward a day in order to unlock the museum. I'm sorry, I wasn't waiting a day for Blathers to be unavailable, where there were fossils I could pick, bugs I could catch. I wasn't waiting, and going forward one day and then putting it back wasn't going to mess the game up too much, and it hasn't, so I don't really care. So I'm just about to do the ceremony for Nook's Cranny, but I'm not too bothered about showing the camera for that one, because it's probably going to be pretty much the same as the museum one. But I did just unlock what I believe is going to be the next big development project, which is making bridges so that I can start getting more houses for more residents, which I'm so happy about because I was worried I was going to have to wait more days to be able to start opening up the island and getting more people, because right now it is literally just me, Goose the chicken, yes, a chicken called Goose, and Renee the rhinoceros, who are going to be the only residents so far. So I'm glad I've done that. I'm also hoping that at least one of the residents that are going to be moving in is Flurry, who I found on one of 2 Mystery Island tours I did yesterday. I believe she lives in Phil's town on New Leaf, I'm not sure, but she's like a pure white hamster and she's freaking adorable, so I really hope she moves in. Okay, I'm hitting my first roadblock with this game. And that's mainly because I just did the whole thing to get the bridge construction kit, built that up, then he gave me the housing kit, so I was like, okay, cool, I can set up the houses. But apparently, every single bit of new furniture that he just gave me the instructions for, I have to do 3 times for each, like, once for each of the 3 new houses I now have to build. That's ridiculous, considering the items you get from the resources you have are random. Like, you hit the trees, you get to hit a tree 3 times per day, and the wood it gives you, from what I can tell, is just completely random. But I then have to use those materials to... I need 18 bits of wood to make 1 bed, and there's 3 types of wood. And right now it's giving me more softwood and hardwood than anything else, and I need normal wood. And I'm just getting to the point where I'm like, okay, I can kind of see where some people start to lose interest in this game. I'm not going to lose interest because I love it, but I'm really irritated right now. And also a bit hungry, so I'm going to make some food. I'll get food started while I try and work out what the frick I'm going to do about all of this. So, I just checked. Yes, I skipped another day, I don't care. I skipped forward a day and made sure the bridge was built and then started putting the construction sets for the house down. So I do have to make everything that Tom gave me the recipes for, but luckily each house only wants 6 items and they're different. So certain ones are going to be relatively easy. I've got a load of soft wood, so for the one that wants all the wooden block stuff, I can do that easily. Same with the stone one, I've got a ton of stone and clay. It's just going to be annoying getting the ones that need wood, normal wood, and iron nuggets, because iron nuggets are quite hard to come by, but it just sounds like I'm just going to have to go on a fair few Mystery Island tours to get as much as I can. Other than that, I'm feeling a little bit more relieved about it now. Anyway, I'm going to make food, then I'm going to eat the food, and then I think I'm going to video call Olivia and try and get some stuff sorted on our island. Look who it is, everyone! I don't know how you can let me turn the fan off. Say hello!
Just got a straight view. Hello!
How are you today?
I'm fine. I didn't end up going to sleep until about 3 o'clock last night because I was too busy like terraforming absolutely everything in my town.
Fair enough.
But, yeah, I'm good.
I'm currently stressing the chuff out because I need all these materials.
Well, I've got a bunch of stuff, so I should be able to give you some things at least.
Awesome. Right, I'm gonna go check on my food. So Olivia helped me get all the materials I needed, so I actually managed to get it all done, which I'm surprised by because I thought it'd take a lot longer. I actually had most of what I needed, thank God, but I did need wood and iron nuggets, as mentioned before, so Olivia helped me with those, bless her. And I also managed to make myself a bed and a radio, so I feel happy now. My home's starting to feel more like a home, but now I've done all the fencing, I made myself a nice garden, so that's made me feel really happy. And yeah, just overall I'm back to being really excited about the game as opposed to being like, oh god, this is gonna take forever. Also, I just noticed that Jerry was being cute, so I'll let you have a look at her. What you doing, Liv?
Currently jumping around the island, just trying to find something to do.
You're not whacking T-Bone?
No, not right now. I'm gonna give him a break for about 5 minutes and then I'll surely find him again and give him what's left.
She's trying to force one of her villagers to leave by just constantly whacking him with a net.
Fuck T-Bone, he's ugly.
Well, if you give me like 5 minutes, I'll come and visit your town.
Yeah, boy.
Look how pretty my garden is. Yes, I skipped forward a few more days because I wanted to find out who the people moving in were. Look how cute it is. I love it. I'm just watering them now, and then I'm going to go meet my final town resident, and then I'm going to reset my clock back to today and play it as normal, and then go visit Olivia's town. Olivia is still here. Hello, Oliv.
Hello.
Well, I didn't mean to spend all day playing Animal Crossing, but at least an hour of that was spent dicking about in Olivia's town, which was fun. We got KK to play some songs for us because it's Saturday, so he's in front of the town hall now that she's got a 3-star rating. That was very fun. I enjoyed that. I got a lot done. I'm gonna now probably leave it until tomorrow and then start getting the town hall development and all that stuff. And hopefully before long I'll be able to start making my island look a bit like Olivia's, because hers looks really nice. She's still got some bits that are not as developed, but that's because she's terraforming right now. But yes, I was just going to go for a walk around the park, but since we need to get some stuff from the shops and Phil was going anyway, I'm just going to go with him. Just getting stuff ready to go out. Hello, Phil. And I saw that on the mantelpiece and forgot I went to show it to you. Look how cute this is. We got it from Phil's mum and dad in the mail the other day. But it says, Phil and Andy, little pocket hug. I need to get my keys and a bottle of water and then put you in my bag and I'll be on my way. Right, got my keys. Got a water bottle. I'm just going to put you in my bag and we shall head out. And hello again. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is the first time me and Phil have been out of the flat together since this all started happening. So it's the first time we've had to lock the flat door in. Well, lock the flat door after leaving the flat in a while. But yeah, this shouldn't feel bizarre. Like, I think that's the weird thing about all of this now, is that being stuck in the house is what feels normal now, as opposed to going out, seeing friends and, you know, going out to the shops and stuff. I'm very surprised at how normal this feels, like talking to the camera thing, despite not having done it for ages. Like, I'm not that bothered about people seeing me, which is weird, because when I first started this I really thought I'd be really anxious about it, but I'm not really caring right now. I'm gonna put you away again because my arm's starting to ache, and I will see you either in a shop or in Firth Park or wherever.
The shop.
Depending which one I end up at.
The shop.
It is so pretty this evening. Like, look at the way the sun's just glimmering behind me. It's stunning. Obviously the park's locked up. This is arguably the most dead I've ever seen the area at this time of year. While there's daylight, at least. Anyway, it's ridiculous. Barely any traffic. The roundabout was completely dead. There were only like 2 other people in the shop, and they came in after we'd been in, so for a little bit we were the only people in, apart from the staff. Apparently, a group of at least 4 people, if not more, decided it was a smart idea to go and play what looked like basketball in the court over there, so they're stupid. I think coming out for a walk is definitely what I needed, because before I came out I was yawning like mad. Coming out has seemingly woke me up. It's very warm outside though, like even outside it's quite humid. We're only in May, we're not even at the height of summer yet, so that's kind of worrying. I don't particularly want the summer to be roasting hot. Oh, I hate that my birthday is at the height of summer. Literally my birthday is just after the summer solstice. I hate it, it's so warm. And my hay fever is usually dreadful. Actually, my hay fever's been pretty okay this season so far. I've not really had many issues. The occasional bit of eye itching, but apart from that, no problems at the moment. But I'm sure that'll start up soon at some point. It's kind of funny actually, because before coming out today, like literally I think the most outside time I've had is the fact that I'm currently playing 8 Pokemon games through at once. Which, you know, what else am I meant to do when we're in quarantine and can't leave the house? I did want to be out for a bit longer, but Phil just reminded me that we've got frozen stuff in the bag, so we should really start heading home before it all melts. But we need to stop by another shop first, because they do big bags of rice, and we've got none in at the moment. And that big bag will last us at least a month, if not longer, so it's usually worthwhile getting those. Let me know how you've all been during lockdown in the comments. Let me know how you've been getting on, how you're coping, what you've been doing to stave the boredom. Like I said, I've mainly just been playing Pokemon, as well as other games. I got the random sort of itch to play Splatoon the other day, So I got to play that again yesterday, which was a lot of fun. I forget how fun that game is. I don't yet have Splatoon 2 for the Switch, but maybe that should be the next game I get for it. We are back home. There are many things that I've grown to like and even love about living here. Becoming extremely close friends with the upstairs neighbour. The fact that there's a shop like 30 seconds down the road that has all the like milk, bread, tea bags, flour, cheese, all the sort of essentials that you could need. And the area is actually relatively quiet, despite what I was told when we first moved here. However, one thing that I will not miss when we do eventually end up moving is walking up that bloody hill. It is awful, especially in this heat. It's so humid and it's not particularly easy either. It's quite a steep hill, so I will not miss that at all. Right, I have tea sorted. Phil's put on Tron Legacy on Disney Plus because he loves that film. I've seen it before, didn't mind it, don't remember it particularly well, but it doesn't bother me because I'm going on Animal Crossing and going to see Charlottetown. Hello everyone! So I ended up going around to Charlotte's Island for a bit, had a nice look around. Her island is gorgeous. I can't wait for mine to look like that. Then she came round to mine, took my cherries and oranges because she doesn't have theirs. I think the only fruit she had on her island at the moment is apples, which was her native one. And then I went and caught some stuff for the museum. I got a scorpion already, so that was good because I didn't think I'd be getting one so early. Phil's off tomorrow because it's Sunday, so we don't really have to go to bed in like particularly early, although I might because I'm kind of tired because I woke up at 7 AM. And then tomorrow we've got D&D. Technically it's not D&D, but we video call as a group, and for the last like 3 meetups we've done, so the last 6 weeks we've done quizzes. So our DM hosted the first one, I did the second, Chris did the third, and our friend Luke is doing the one tomorrow. Hello again, it's just gone 1 AM. I was trying to set it up so that I could go and visit the island of our American family friend, because in their time zone, obviously it's still only like, I think it might be just about 7 o'clock for him. Yeah, I'm too tired, and the servers have gone down weirdly, so neither of us could connect from to the internet, and from what I can see online, it's happening all over the place, so it sounds like a server issue and not on my internet issue. So I went on Pokemon Shield for a bit. I've got up to the 5th gym leader, which is the fairy type one, so I'm gonna beat the crap out of an 88-year-old lady. Well, her Pokemon anyway. And then I'm gonna head to bed because I'm really tired, so I'm gonna leave this vlog here. Thank you for watching. Please stay safe, stay healthy, wash your hands, keep a respectful 2-meter distance when you're out in public, unless you're with people that you live with. And other than that, I will see you later. Thank you to all the essential workers who are doing amazing work to keep the country running, and I will see you in the next video, whatever that ends up being. So good night everyone.